Although you played into the story sometimes too, I have in my note cards.
Please,
how
give
does
me the...
how does a five-way work? You said before your relationships suffer because of your work. How so?
Yeah, because there's a lot of women that feel like they want to be with somebody like me until they actually are with somebody like me. You know what I'm saying? Because you think that you, like all of the amazing things that come with it, like my lifestyle, where I live, how I fly, where I go, who I am, what I've done, like all that stuff seems top tier. And it is, of course. But it also comes with sacrifice. This stuff is here because I have worked my ass off in a different kind of way. And this kind of success does not come easy to somebody like me. I'm up late at night. I'm in the studio. I'm having meetings. I'm doing every single thing myself. I'm choreographing. I'm shooting videos. I'm directing videos. I'm doing social media posts. I'm doing brand posts. I'm building brands. I'm building companies. I'm building buildings. I'm doing a million things at once. And that just comes with a price. The price is time. And I also have a son, you know, so that's just more time that's taken away. So it seems like the greatest life until you have to sacrifice the time with me. You know what I'm saying?
You said still today, at least 9 out of 10 times, you'll choose work first. Why still today?
Work is a faithful bitch. You can't use it. My work is not gonna break up with me. You know, my work is gonna be there no matter what.
How did you find out you were having a child, and what was your initial reaction?
Man, pandemic was crazy. I fell in love really quickly. Everything happened really fast because we were all in one home, right? It kind of sped everything up. I was like, oh, yeah, I want to have a kid, and she, you know, she felt the same way. So it was like a slight conversation, you know, that we would have, and then, then one thing kind of led to another, man. It was like sped things into like full gear, the pandemic, you know. But it was an amazing time. I look back at that time like it was just like a magical time, because for one, I never spent that much time at home since I was a kid. But she got to meet the person at home. The version of me that was at home was not the version of me that was my norm. The normal version of me is on the road all the time. The normal version of me is working all the time. And she didn't know that side yet. We met right before the pandemic.
And so what happened when she got exposure to that side?
It's hard to understand. It's hard to comprehend the amount of work that goes into doing what I do. It almost seems like I'm lying, because it's not comprehensible to the average person about somebody working 20 hours in a day. This doesn't make any sense. But to me, that's the life that I've always lived, you know? And I tried to explain to her, like, the version that you knew, that's not how my life has been. That's not what got me here. That's not what bought this house. But yes, it's hard. It's hard for someone to let that soak.
You think there's any chance you guys get back together?
I mean, the crazy things have happened, you know, so I would never say never to anything. But I don't think that it's likely.
You and your childhood sweetheart, who I think you dated all throughout high school, you thought you were gonna marry her. right? Back in the day.
Man, I thought I was gonna marry a lot of girls.
Really?
Yeah, I thought never in a million years did I think I was gonna be 37 single.
And you think that's why? Because of work?
No, I've seen too much too.
Okay.
I've seen too much in my life.
Okay, and that means what?
I'm tainted. You know, like I mean, you can imagine the things that I've seen. Married women, women leaving their boyfriends on the spot, like leaving their boyfriend in the club. Like I mean, everything under the sun that you can imagine. I'm giving you the super G version.
Why do we want the G version?
Because I don't want this to be the headline.
How do you view monogamy?
Today, I don't think it's for me today. And there was a point where I thought that it was. But I just think it's important to just be honest, right? Like, I don't think there's any issues as long as the people that you're dealing with understand where your mind is at and what you want, right? I think there's a problem when there's lies and there's false hopes. But today I'm really not looking for a monogamous relationship.
Now, has that been the source of challenges in past relationships you've been in?
Let's just say there's been a lot of embellishments to the stories that have been told about me. But it's not fair it's not really fair for men, because you can't really come out and be like, no, this didn't happen. Like, I mean, it's just like this. It seems it seems distasteful, you know, to combat stories that have been told about me. Like, it seems like there's no winning, you know, because I could go and like talk about things and like debunk them or like just like tell my side.
Although you played into the story sometimes too. I have in my note cards.
Please,
how does a five-way work? I mean, so you put some of this stuff out there.
No, I mean, but that's not like, that's just so obvious that's my life. But not in a relationship, you know, is my point. Like, unless somebody already knows about that's, you know, what I'm doing. That's what I'm speaking of. Like, in a relationship, you know, unless that person knows, that's not really happening. But of course, you know, I mean, I've had more than that.
How would you view marriage working?
For me?
Uh-huh.
That person would have to bring value to my life in terms of some sort of peace.
But also be at peace with not being in a monogamous relationship?
Today, that's how I feel, because I don't want to be in a relationship today. But I think there's a chance, of course, that I could get married and be monogamous, of course. But that person would have to bring so much value to my life, you know, and vice versa. That person needs to be my other half. That person needs to be like the person that completes me, that makes me better, the person that picks me up when I'm down, the person that I can talk to, a best friend as well as a partner, you know, because my life needs to be better with that person. You know what I'm saying? I've had situations where I felt like it could be that, and then it wasn't, you know? So maybe I just didn't find my person yet.